So guys, what I want to introduce you, and if this is the first time that you're watching this hangout today with us, then before I start, I just want to tell you that once we are done with this webinar, I don't want you to do anything. I want you to go back to the person that referred you to this hangout tonight and ask them to assist you through the process, assist you through the pipeline. Make sure that you follow it step by step, and don't be in a hurry, guys. Don't do this thing the Speedy Gonzalez way. Take your time. There's no race here. Just take your time. Do project number one. Once you're done with project number one, go to project number two on your own time. Like I said, this is not a race. This is a journey that we are going to take with each other, and we're going to make sure that every single one of you that are becoming part of us, part of TUB, makes money. So I want to welcome you into this community. I want you to understand that we are only in the gold business and that we are only in the Bitcoin industry. So whatever we do and whatever I'm going to be showing you now after this, you need to understand that everything that we do leads back to gold. The reason the TUB pipeline is in place is to put cash flow immediately into your pocket. Not a month from now, not a year from now, but immediately. So if you do and you follow our process, I can guarantee you guys that you will be making money on a daily basis. Now, the reason why we want you to have cash flow and immediate cash flow is that you start sorting out your debt. Start sorting out where the pressure is in your life. That what is giving you a headache. Whatever is keeping you awake at night. I want you to go and sort it out, guys. Take whatever you make from the TUB pipeline, whatever cash flow you can get in, start cleaning your debt, start getting rid of the headaches that you've got. And once that is in place, start pushing as much money as you can into our gold and that. So that is a cherry on the cake. Everything that we do leads to our gold business. So I want you to understand what are we not going to be doing today. What we're not going to be interested in doing is the left-hand side of the quadrant. The reason why we do not want to focus on the left-hand side of the quadrant is that only 5% of the wealth is controlled in this section. And that a majority of you might be in an E quadrant, and I think 80% of the people that comes to us are employee mindset, and a few of them are self-employed. But I want you to understand that what we're going to be showing you guys tonight has got nothing to do with the E and the S quadrant. Our gold business obviously is in the B quadrant, because that is what we started a year and a half ago in South Africa with the German company. And we've built a massive team already in South Africa, Africa, and all over the world with our system. So although our gold business is part of, let's call it a business system, what we are going to be sharing now on for the next few minutes is only got to do with the I quadrant. So I'm going to show you some stuff, guys. I'm going to show you some of the results that we've done over this past 9 weeks now. We're going now for the 10th week. So I'm going to show you some I'm going to show you some of my back office results. And I want you to understand that whatever I'm doing now has got nothing to do with a team. You do not have to have a team to make this cash flow. This section that we are going to be tackling now is only got to do with the I quadrant, the investor quadrant. And this is where your money works for you guys. This has got nothing to do with people. This has got nothing to do with a team. This is just with your spare money that you've got, that you want to start. You're going to start with your spare money. You're going to push it into the formula that we're going to show you and teach you. And that formula is going to generate cash flow for you on a monthly, a weekly, a daily basis, if you choose to. So if you do not understand what I'm talking about, if it doesn't make sense to you, if it seems like it's in a hype, the only reason why you think that way is because you're stuck in the left-hand side of the quadrant, okay? What we are here to help you is to break free from your limited mindset on the E and the S quadrant and start moving you over to the B and the I quadrant. And the majority of our time is going to be spent on the I quadrant. So, okay, guys, that's what I want to talk to you guys about tonight is Bitcoins. And I want to just share a bit of background. I've been researching this cryptocurrency industry since January. Obviously, with our gold business that we've involved in, you know, we're very concerned of what's going on in the economy. We're very concerned as what's going on with our fiat currency, and we're very, very concerned with the value that we are losing in our fiat currency, in our paper money. And we need to hedge ourselves against that. You know, we need to start protecting our wealth. We need to start protecting our assets, and that's obviously why the gold business for us is so important in that. So because of that knowledge and that understanding that we had, you know, we started investigating the cryptocurrency industry since January this year. And it's taken us months to put the right team together, to put the right companies together. But why I want you to understand why we went with Bitcoin, because in this industry, we're sitting currently with more than 600, just on this platform of cryptocurrency market capitalization, coin market cap. There's more than 600 currencies now listed. And this market cap currently is more than $4.6 billion big. Now, the reason why we went with Bitcoin is that currently it controls 85% of the volume that goes on in this industry. So a lot of people have made a lot of money, and there's also a lot of people that's lost a lot of money with this industry. And I want you to understand that there's a risk involved here. There's a high risk involved here. You need to know what you are doing. But if you know what you are doing, and if you follow a system, and that system obviously has got certain protections in place, you know, from a ring fencing point of view, from a risk management point of view, if you follow the principles, then you can minimize your risk in this industry. So I want you to understand that this industry, the Bitcoin industry, is not controlled by any country. It doesn't belong to any country. It doesn't belong to any government. The Bitcoin cryptocurrency industry belongs to the internet community. And who's the internet community? Every single one of us. Every single individual that is using this industry, this cryptocurrency industry. It belongs to you. You are the owner of this industry. So now the only challenge that we've got is to educate you on how to monetize, how to make money out of this whole system. So what I want you to understand is that we are not going to teach you, and we're not going to show you how to buy and sell Bitcoins. That is not what we are interested in. We are not traders, and we are not going to teach you how to be a trader. What we want to introduce you is to the mining of this Bitcoin industry. Someone has to produce it. Someone has to produce. It's like gold. You know, gold sits underneath the ground in rocks and wherever it is, and someone has to go and mine it and produce it. Now we are those miners. We are the ones that goes into the industry with the platforms, and we start mining Bitcoins into the industry. Now, when it started in 2009, and this is how long this industry has been going, and this is still brand new, guys. I mean, we're just 6 years into this cryptocurrency, and there's still a lot, millions and millions of people that do not know about Bitcoins. They do not know about cryptocurrency. They don't even know how this industry works, and it's already $4.6 billion in trade. Now, when it started in 2009, you know, guys were producing Bitcoins on a laptop, on a computer, at home. But as the complexity of the formula increased, and as it became more time consuming and took more effort from a hardware point of view, people had to start teaming together, and communities started happening. And then in 2003, which is now two years ago, certain companies came to the platform and started doing cloud mining. Now that cloud mining, that is what we are involved in, and that's what we want to educate you in. So we are not interested in going to buy the hardware. We're not interested in mining ourselves, because we might not have the technical ability to do that or the know-how. But what we are putting together is a platform, and that platform is cloud mining. So I want to share some of the results that I've had. I started my account with cloud mining on the 25th of June. And this is the results that I had on the 20th, which is nearly 3 weeks later. I already had generated, obviously because of the mining capacity that I had already returns, but also because I've put a team in place. So yes, you can do this on your own, and you will make a return, and I'll show you know what kind of returns you can do if you are doing this on your own. But if you are going to do this in the team, your returns will be more than the norm than what we are showing you guys. So up until 3 weeks into the mining of this and into the team building of this, I've already done more than $2,000. At the 27th, that went up to nearly $5,000. The 10th of August, and I want you guys to look at my gigahash. What is happening with my gigahash? Gigahash is the mining capacity that I have been building up and buying up. And I want you to understand that this account, this platform, I only started with $600. That's all spare money that I had. That $600, that's a spare money that I put into this project. And this project now started generating income for me, started generating more funds. And those more funds I then started to implement to different platforms. So on the 10th of August, my account was up to $8,000. And my gigahash at that time, I was just over 2,000 gigahash. Now, on the 31st, my income has gone up to $9,000. My gigahash I've pushed up to 6,678, which is around about a value at that specific day of $1,700 worth of gigahash. Now, guys, I want you to understand that that money that you guys are seeing there is not money out of my pocket. That is money that was generated out of the platform. Because of the system that we're using, you know, I am just reinvesting my funds back into the mining capacity and buying as much as I can and mining capacity from the platform. And this is a screenshot that I took of today. So I'm currently nearly going to do close to $10,000 that I've cracked into this, which is going towards my 10th week. And for that, I just want to be very straight and be grateful and thankful to all the team that's in place, the leaders that are in place, because you guys are making, obviously you guys are making money, and because of that, I'm also making money. But guys, I want you to understand what's the most important part of this whole thing. I want you to look at my mining capacity. Majority of my cash is now going, or the earnings that I'm getting, I'm reinvesting that into buying more mining capacity. Now that mining capacity is generated and it pays out on this platform, pays out every half an hour. Every half an hour I am receiving Bitcoins. And with that Bitcoins, I can do whatever I want, guys. I can take that Bitcoins, I can go and spend it. I can go and reinvest it. I can go and do whatever I want with those Bitcoins. Those Bitcoins are mine. I can do whatever I want with them. And on this platform, I am getting up to 20% a month return on this specific platform. And that, for me, the first time when I saw this, it was unheard of. I didn't actually think it was possible to achieve. That's why I first tested it. I was very quiet. I did not share it with anybody. But once I started seeing the results, once I started seeing that I was making money without anybody, I was making money only on my own because I was using the platform, I got very excited. And I saw the opportunity for every single person in my team, for every single family member, for every single friend, that this can make a change. This can help you to get out of your cash flow problems, guys. Just as it's helping me currently to sort out my cash flow and that. So everything that we do with the platform gets verified to blockchain. Blockchain is like the policing the industry of the cryptocurrency. It makes sure that all the bitcoins that we are producing are valid bitcoins, and that they are new bitcoins producing to the industry. So this is our security and surety that we are running a system and everything is legit, guys. I want you to go and do your homework. The second platform that I then went on to, currently I've got 0.91 terahash onto that platform. This is just from my profits. I've taken profits from my project number one, pushed it into this one. Now this one, guys, is what I call the Rolls Royce in the industry. These guys were the guys that started cloud mining in 2013. They are also German guys. We know who the directors are. We know who the founders are. They are very, very open about them. We've had already 2 webinars with these guys that we've attended their webinars, and those webinars only started now in the past 2 months, less than 2 months. And this is after they've been going for nearly 2 years, guys. So these guys is what I call the Rolls Royce. You guys can see that I get paid out daily, on a daily basis. When I started, we were getting 8.5%. Currently, this past 2 weeks now, my results are down to 6.75. So this past 2 weeks, currently, if you work out for the new guy, if you had started today and you went onto this platform, your results, your return would be 6.75%. And that's per month, guys. That's per month. This one is what I call a high risk. Very, very high risk, guys. At any given stage, I do not put more than 10%, and not even of my capital. I'm putting 10% of my profits into this platform. And this platform pays out every hour. And what I'm doing is I'm compounding. Every hour I'm compounding my new Bitcoins onto my capital. So the return on this one per month, guys, 111%. But it's very high risk. You need to understand that that you might lose all your money on this platform, because these guys are trading. They're traders, but also for the high risk, we've got a high return. So follow what we teach you, follow what we're going to show you, and by doing that, we can minimize our risk, but we can maximize our returns in this industry, guys. Now, I'm very excited to announce to you guys, and some of the leaders already got their card, but we were the first guys in Africa to receive this debit card. And this debit card is the only debit card in the world, guys, that holds Bitcoins. Right, you heard me right, guys. It doesn't hold any fiat currency. It doesn't hold dollars. It doesn't hold euros or British pounds or rands. It holds Bitcoins. Now, what I'm going to teach you guys, and what you guys are going to see in Tab, is that we teach you how to mine your own Bitcoins. And once you have mined your own Bitcoins, you start making Bitcoins, start using this Bitcoins, place it onto your debit card, this debit card. It's a Visa debit card. Mine was delivered, I can't remember more, I think it's nearly a month ago now that it was delivered. I tested it. I moved my Bitcoins into my wallet, into the debit card. It was immediately available. I've actually got a video. If you guys go onto YouTube, you'll actually find that video where I actually go and withdraw cash at the ATM. And I actually went to dinner that night, and I paid for dinner with that debit card with Bitcoins in that. So it was mind-blowing for me. But the nice part is that, it wasn't even my money. It was money that I technically created. It was Bitcoins that I mined, I produced, and that was an amazing feeling, guys. And once you start getting part of our team, you will understand that what we've got here is very, very unique. There's nobody else that's doing this. There's nobody else that's got this formula. We've only kept it in our team. Obviously, the team has exploded in this past 2 months, And what has happened now is we've gone public from the 1st of September. We are doing now road shows all over South Africa. We're doing workshops. Our next workshops is coming up. And now we're going public with this. Now that debit card that I've shown you, in South Africa, you can withdraw up to $2,000, which is more than 25,000 Rand per day out of the ATM. And I want you to look, that's why we went with this card. Once you've upgraded, and upgraded means you've just figured yourself, you've uploaded your proof of residence and your proof of ID, the purchase on point of sale is unlimited. There's no limit whatsoever on this card. So as long as you've got Bitcoins on that card, you can go and buy a Ferrari cash immediately, one swipe with this. And if you do what we're going to teach you, it's not, you don't work for that money, guys. This is where your money starts working for you. You're becoming an investor in this industry. You're becoming an investor in the cryptocurrency industry. Now, like I said, it's very high risk. If you do not know what you're going to be doing, you're going to lose a lot of money. You're not going to make it. So I'm warning you, be very, very careful what you're going to do. Don't be greedy. Greed will kill you in this industry. But fear will also keep you away from this. So I want to encourage you to start learning from us. We've done the mistakes already. We've already tested the different platforms. Some of the platforms are not good. You lose your money. Some of the platforms you don't even get a return, and there's a lot of information out there, guys. So